Oh, hello, my nostrils. Dr. Magnifiscent here. Welcome to the Nashville Nose. We're back. We're so back. We are so back. I am thrilled to have something from this niche brand finally in my collection from this world-renowned perfumer. I'm talking about the house of Ramon Monegal, and this is their world-famous Flamenco. But the Extrait version. Yes, Flamenco is a pretty popular release for the brand of Ramón Monegal. Also, I didn't know this until I started doing research for this video. The Monegal family has been in the perfume industry for generations. Ramón Monegal finally launched his own brand in 2007, based in Barcelona, Spain. And the brand itself isn't something that gets an enormous amount of hype. It's nowhere near a Xerjoff or Parfums de Marly. You don't really see it in a lot of department stores. I was just intrigued by the brand's strictly because of their bottles and their little flip top caps, which I've seen in other review videos. I think the YouTuber Joel the Nose has been using a Ramon Monegal bottle for his intro, his James Bond like intro that he does. So I was fortunate enough to try the original Flamenco. I really liked it, but obviously it was way too expensive for me to buy it in stores, so I had just been sifting through the discounters and just, you know, being patient and biding my time until I found one marked down. And eventually I did, but I also saw an Extrait version. Knowing me and knowing how I prefer the more denser concentrations, I feel like this one will be more my speed. So not only are you going to get my full review of Flamenco Extrait, but I'm also going to compare it to what I remember the original Flamenco smelled like. Let's take it out of this very beat up plastic packaging that it came in. Yeah, I got it on a discounter, so it might have just been sitting in a warehouse for a while. Very fancy packaging so far. We've got a very shiny, foily, very flowery sleeve around the box. Kind of looks like a book. I don't know if that's what they were going for. Are they trying to make it look like a book? But that's very nice. Let's slide it up without ripping it. Oh, okay, this will be tricky. Push it through. Here we go. Oof, that's really snug on there. Trying to carefully take this off without ripping it. I don't want to rip it. Nobody wants that. Whee. Oh, there we go. I got a good grip on it now. Ah, whee. Okay, and got a bit of a broken spot right here. A little chunk missing. This box has been loved. I hope there's no bottle damage. But anyway, here is the super fancy hard plastic box it comes in. Got a diamond pattern etching on the face here, the Monegal logo, and there's my camera. Ooh, with all these reflective boxes, you can see all my secrets. But yeah, that is quite nice, and again, it kind of looks like a book. There's a hinge in the back and sticky tape right here. Let's see if we can get that off. I just might have to cut that with the knife. Where's my knife? Oh, I didn't have to use my knife today, so I lost it. Where's my knife? Ah, there it is, found it. And now the big reveal. Let's open the book of Flamenco Extrait. Ooh, wow, look at that. You could actually reuse this as like a nice jewelry box or little storage box. Anywho, it comes with a mirror. Hello, camera. We got some literature. And here's the bottle. It's in this bag in this box. Let's pop that out. Oh. Oops, popped the whole thing out. Hold on. Oh, that's wedged in there. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's just a little plastic fuzzy holder for the bottle. All right, let's see the bottle as soon as I have to untie this thing. Got a snag. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, and if you want to look at the bag, that's the bag. It's got Monegal written and woven in there. Whatever, let's toss that. And all right, yes, the bottle looks good, and it does have that signature kind of clamshell hinge cap, which I love. I think that's super cool. We got a nice red bottle with Flamenco Extrait the Parfum written in the middle there in gold. Got the Monegal logo on the top of the cap. And then here we go. Flip top. Kind of looks like a ring box or something. I don't know what they're going for. Although there is a little tiny magnet here, so it stays shut. Oh, you got to give it some force if you really want to whip it open like that. We've got Ramon Monegal. Oops, sorry, let me hold that. We got Ramon Monegal engraved in the metal there, and Barcelona engraved above the atomizer. All right, batch code. It says lot number 40925. So anyway, that's your very nice presentation. Why don't we get down to business and do what you came here for? Time to diagnose. The doctor is now in. Now how to hold this properly, because this cap is cool, but it kind of gets a little bit in the way. Here we go. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Ooh, that is so good. Oh, that is so good. Ow. Whoa, that is so good. Why? Yes, I'm so glad I went for the Extrait version. And Oreo just made a cameo. Hi, Oreo. This does smell better than the original. Man, whoa. Yeah, it's got that fruitiness from what I remember, dabbling into feminine territory. Like, this is as gender neutral as it gets. So gorgeous, right off the open. And I think, I can't remember what the fruity component is in Flamenco. I believe it's raspberry. Okay, this is gonna sound strange. It's giving leather raspberry, but it really doesn't smell like Tuscan leather. I don't know if the Extrait has a leather note added. It kind of smells like it. It might not be leather though. It might be like a darker wood. God, this is so nice. Wow. All right, why don't we just open up Pandora's box and look up the notes? Oh, okay, not leather. Saffron. We have saffron, rose, and I was right, raspberry. In the mid, we get jasmine, orange blossom, and cedarwood. But here we go. The base notes provided oud, amberwood, and musk. I'll be excited when they make their appearance. So that's probably just contributing to the overall darker nature of the Extrait. Let's compare these notes to the original Flamenco notes. Oh, interesting. All right, in the original Flamenco, we do have raspberry, but instead of saffron and rose in the open, we get violet and orris root. So it's possible that the original Flamenco is more powdery and a little sharper in the open. And then in the mid, we get rose. Also rosewood and jasmine. And then the base notes for OG Flamenco are musk, amberwood, and cedarwood. So it's like in the Extrait, they just kind of bumped up the mid and base notes and added some oud. Because in the Extrait, the rose is in the open. In the original, the rose is in the mid. In the Extrait, cedarwood is in the mid. And in the original, it's in the base. So that's a very interesting note breakdown, but a lot of similarities. So I would believe that it is a tad redundant, possibly to own both. But you know me, I'll usually go for a denser concentration, unless a denser concentrated flanker deviates terribly from the original scent profile. And from what I've heard, this one really doesn't. That is kind of reassuring because I really wanted to own Flamenco for how much I love the scent profile itself. So I'm glad the Extrait flanker is representative of that. I'm curious if it's going to continue getting darker and darker as it dries down, and hoping that this Extrait de Parfum concentration will lead to really kick-ass longevity. Stay right there. Be back. Oh, hi. Okay, a few things to report. First order of business. God, I love this one. Flamenco Extrait, what a banger. It's so good. And now that it's dried down, it's giving me even more of a leather feel. I'm kind of shocked that I don't see leather listed. In fact, why don't we just for kicks look it up on Fragrantica and just see if someone else mentions that. Yeah, there is a leather selection placed in the base notes, so a lot of other people also do detect something leathery. But as we know, you can't distill leather. You have to create a leather accord using other ingredients like woods and pine tars and things like that. That may be how they crafted this leather-like accord. I really love that addition because the original Flamenco, if memory serves, was really incredible, but yeah, it was more floral and fruity dominant, so I'm sure a lot of people would claim it to be a lot more feminine smelling. The Extrait is leaning more masculine, it's a bit more rugged, and a bit darker. I love the oud accord in the base. It was so worth the extra 40, 50 bucks I spent to get the Extrait over the original, because I was a bit torn. I was like, do I go with the devil I know, or do I roll the dice and go for the Extrait and risk it being different or not as magical? But man, this worked out so good. I'm really glad I went with it. This is an instant all-time favorite for me. I got nothing else to say. Well, except for performance. Stellar performance. I won't say it's blind buy safe because it is expensive. Don't do what I just did. That was real dangerous on my part, but it's one of those fragrances that you should save up for. Rather than having like 10 whatever fragrances, I would say go for like one incredible banger. So yeah, anyway, final thoughts. Absolutely killer, super unique, a little darker, more leathery and woodsy than the original Flamenco, more masculine leaning, but still just as great as the original. Incredible incredibly androgynous, and great performing. Do yourself a favor, try it. Worth every penny of its price tag, just as much as I believe it's worth subscribing, because that won't cost you anything. Flamenco's amazing. You're amazing. If you are subscribed, thank you. If not, do it. Do it. Also, while you're there, give us a like and ring the bell. Share me with your pheromone challenge friends and family. Blast me out onto your socials. And leave me a comment for sure. I love your fragrant thoughts, because it's not a fragrance channel, it's a community. We should know that by now. And if you didn't, you know it now. All right, join me next time, will ya? Come on back. Come on back now, you hear? I'll be standing on one leg until you do. Get it? Flamingo joke. Stay gorgeous. Stay unique and stay smelly. The doctor is out, honey. Damn it. One more time. The doctor is out. Go. Get out of here. Go.